Chosen one, hear this with all the depth of your heart. What you have been waiting for, the breakthrough you have longed for, the promise that is whispered to your spirit in the quiet moments, is not delayed by mistake. Every pause, every season of waiting, every moment that felt heavy and uncertain has been strategic. God Himself has orchestrated the timing of your life. And what you thought was a delay is in fact a sacred protection. I know you have felt the weight of seasons that seemed endless. I know you have watched doors close, opportunities vanish, and wondered why your faith has not yet been rewarded. You have prayed in the dark. You have persevered in silence. You have clung to hope when it felt like the world had forgotten you. And yet right now, the heavens are aligning. You are standing at the edge of a revelation that has been reserved for this exact moment. There is a message embedded in every delay. Every pause has carried meaning. The very things you feared would never arrive were being guarded, being prepared, being held until the precise hour when you were ready to receive them fully. What you thought was being held back was actually being protected. The enemy wanted you to believe the wait was punishment. The world tried to convince you that nothing would come. But now you must understand, the delay has been deliberate. The wait has been sacred. Open your heart and feel it stirring within you. That quiet, almost imperceptible nudge, the one that tells you something is about to break open, is real. It is God's hand moving behind the curtain of time. What you have been seeking, what you have been longing for, has not passed you by. It has been preserved untouched by the chaos around you, waiting for you to step into your moment. Today, chosen one, prepare to see your life in a new light. The obstacles you have faced, the silence you have endured, and the moments of frustration were never signs of abandonment. They were markers of divine timing, signals that the promise is not only alive, but protected. And as you listen now, let your spirit awaken to the reality that the moment is closer than you realize. A door is opening, a purpose is arriving, and your faith will be rewarded in ways your soul has longed for. The truth is about to unfold, and it will feel personal, intimate, and unavoidable. You are rare. You are set apart. And what is coming was never meant to be rushed, never meant to be left to chance. It has been crafted for you. You may not have seen the hand of heaven working in the quiet moments, but it has been there always, present, always deliberate. Every sigh of longing, every unanswered question, every moment of stillness you endured was observed and treasured. The Spirit has been preparing the soil of your life, watering it with patience, and shielding it from what was not yet meant for you. This message comes from a source beyond human comprehension, a divine authority whose timing is perfect and whose vision is eternal. The delay was never about you being unworthy. It was never about failure or oversight. It was always about protection, refinement, and preparation. The one who watches over your spirit has measured every detail of your path. He has moved unseen like a master artist, sketching invisible lines across the canvas of your life. The brushstrokes of his plan may have felt hidden, but they were always present, guiding, orchestrating, and aligning you with a purpose far greater than you imagined. As you listen now, feel the weight of divine intention settle upon your heart. This is not a casual promise. It is a declaration from heaven itself. What has been delayed will not be denied, and what has been withheld will not be lost. Every trial, every season of waiting, every moment of silence has been a sacred rehearsal for what is about to be revealed. You are being positioned, lifted, and readied to step into a destiny that is as precise as it is extraordinary. It is vital to understand that divine timing is not accidental. God does not move according to human clocks, calendars, or expectations. He moves according to a rhythm that is perfect, unbroken, and intentional. What may have seemed frustrating, slow, or unfair was actually synchronization with a higher order. The heavens have been aligning circumstances, opening doors that were invisible and protecting the promise that was written for you before the foundations of time. This message is meant to anchor your faith, to remind you that even when the world seems uncertain, your life is not random. Every moment has been part of a sacred sequence designed to prepare you for the exact moment your breakthrough would arrive. You are being reminded that the spirit that whispers in the night, the unseen guide that nudges your soul, has never left you. Every quiet season has been purposeful. Every obstacle has been intentional. Now, as you prepare to step forward, let your heart absorb this truth. The delay was never against you. It was for you. The divine authority that governs the heavens has been tirelessly working, ensuring that what comes next is secure, protected, and powerful beyond measure. What is about to unfold is not coincidence. It is destiny. And your readiness, your faith, and your perseverance are the final keys that unlock what has been held in reserve. Now you are standing on the edge of revelation, a threshold between what has been and what is about to emerge. The delay you endured was never idle. It was the preparation for a breakthrough so profound that it will shift the very rhythm of your life. The promise that was once distant like a flickering light on the horizon is now moving closer, gathering strength, ready to illuminate every corner of your path. You may sense it already, a quiet stirring, a shiver of anticipation running through your spirit. That is the prophecy awakening within you. The vision is clear, even if it feels wrapped in mystery. It is a tapestry woven with both light and shadow, a sacred design that carries your name and your destiny. There is a moment approaching, a divine appointment, where the pieces of your life will converge. It is as if doors that were locked in the past will swing open simultaneously, revealing paths you had only dreamed of. Mountains of doubt that seemed insurmountable will crumble, leaving behind solid ground upon which your faith will stand unshakable. You will feel it first as a shift in your spirit, a surge of clarity, a recognition that the waiting has not been in vain. Your heart will beat with a rhythm that aligns with this unfolding reality. Signs that once seemed minor, like a word that caught your attention, a person appearing at the right time, or an opportunity that unexpectedly opens, will reveal themselves as threads in the larger design of your destiny. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations, whispers from the unseen realm that the promise is arriving. The prophecy also carries with it an invitation to step boldly into your calling. What has been protected is now prepared for unveiling. You are being equipped for favor, for alignment, and for influence beyond your comprehension. The delay was necessary so that you would arrive at this moment whole, fortified, and ready. It is a time when your patience, faith, and obedience converge to unlock what has been secured by divine hands. And yet the prophecy comes with intensity. It is not merely a gentle unveiling. It carries power that will shake complacency, illuminate hidden truths, and demand a response from your spirit. You will be faced with choices, doors will appear, and the clarity of your next steps will call for courage. But know this, the power that is being released into your life is designed to match your faith, not your fear. It will empower you to rise above limitations, to step into a calling that feels larger than yourself, and to embrace the fullness of what has been promised. Imagine a light that pierces through darkness, illuminating a path lined with golden opportunity and sacred alignment. The clouds that once obscured your vision will dissipate, revealing the landscape of your future. Every trial you endured, every night of waiting, every question unanswered, all of it was shaping the soil for the seeds of promise to take root. What has been hidden from sight was never hidden from purpose. The prophecy is yours. It is personal, intimate, and urgent. You are being called to recognize it, to prepare for it, and to walk into it with both reverence and confidence. What has been delayed is not lost, it is arriving. The heavens are poised. The doors are ready. The promise protected for this exact moment is about to manifest in ways that will leave you in awe, filled with gratitude, and equipped for the divine assignment that awaits. As you stand before the unfolding of your destiny, it is vital to understand the deeper spiritual meaning behind every delay, every season of silence, and every unseen protection. Life is not random. Your experiences, your struggles, and even your moments of doubt are part of a divine architecture designed to shape your soul. Just as storms strengthen the roots of a tree, so too do the trials and waiting seasons in your life fortify your spirit for what is coming. The delay was never punishment. It was preparation, refinement, and alignment with your purpose. The spiritual principle at work is one of timing and divine orchestration. God does not release a promise prematurely, for the soil of your heart must first be fertile, the branches of your life strong, and the foundation of your faith unwavering. Every closed door, every pause, every whisper of not yet was intended to position you perfectly, like a hand carefully arranging each piece of a sacred puzzle. The moment you have been waiting for cannot be rushed, and the blessing cannot be grasped until you are ready to receive it fully. There is profound symbolism in this timing. Think of your life as a river. It twists, turns, and encounters obstacles that appear as blockages. At times, the water seems trapped, stagnant, or forced into a quiet pool, as if nothing is moving. Yet beneath the surface, the current flows with precision, shaping the riverbed, carving channels, and creating deep pools of understanding, resilience, and faith. The delay you have experienced has been like that invisible work unseen, but essential, carving your life into the vessel that will hold your destiny. Consider the metaphor of seasons. Winter is often long and cold, stripping away what is unnecessary, revealing the strength that lies beneath. Spring is the awakening, a time when hidden life bursts forth with vibrancy and promise. The delay was your winter, a time of pruning, of testing, of quiet preparation. And now the season is shifting. The thaw is beginning. You are entering the spring of your purpose, where growth, abundance, and manifestation will flourish because the roots have been strengthened by the cold, dark season. Faith is the compass that guides you through these spiritual seasons. Without it, the delay feels frustrating, the silence unbearable. But with faith, every obstacle becomes a teacher, every setback a messenger, every waiting period a sacred interval that aligns you with divine timing. You must see beyond the immediate, beyond the discomfort, and perceive the divine geometry of your journey, the way each moment has been precisely calibrated to bring you into alignment with your calling. Transformation is also at work here. The experiences you endured are not wasted. They are alchemy for your soul, turning struggle into wisdom, patience into perseverance, and waiting into readiness. Just as a diamond forms under pressure, so too are you being shaped into brilliance through unseen pressure, preparing you for the light that is about to emerge. The delay has not diminished you. It has refined you, polished your character, and strengthened your faith. The door before you is not merely a physical opportunity, it is a spiritual gateway. Stepping through it will require awareness, courage, and alignment with what has been preparing you all along. The promise is not only about what you will receive, it is about who you are becoming. It is about the depth of faith, the strength of heart, and the clarity of spirit that will allow you to walk fully into the destiny that was always meant for you. As you embrace this understanding, let the symbolism resonate within you. Storms are preparation, delays are protection, winter is fertility, and every trial is refinement. Your journey has never been accidental. The promise guarded through the seasons is alive and waiting. The spiritual depth of what you are experiencing is profound. What seemed like waiting was actually sacred sculpting, preparing you to receive the fullness of a destiny that aligns with the heavens. As you stand at the threshold of what has been long awaited, It is important to recognize the subtle and unmistakable signs that confirm your promise is near. These are not random occurrences. They are messages from the unseen, whispers from heaven that your path is aligned and your destiny is moving into place. God's fingerprints are evident in the patterns of your life, and the more you pay attention, the more unmistakable they become. The first sign may appear as a sense of inner peace in the midst of chaos. Even when circumstances seem uncertain, your spirit feels a quiet assurance, a stillness that tells you all is not lost. This is not mere optimism. It is a divine echo affirming that the timing, though unseen, is perfect. Your heart knows what your eyes have not yet witnessed. Another sign is the alignment of people and opportunities. Individuals you encounter, doors that open, and paths that unexpectedly appear are orchestrated with precision. Some of these may seem coincidental, but they are markers, signals that heaven is arranging what has been protected for you. Pay attention to who crosses your path and what opportunities arrive seemingly out of nowhere. They are confirmations of the divine orchestration at work. A third sign is clarity in decision-making. Where confusion once clouded your choices, a sudden insight, a clear sense of direction, or an unshakable conviction may now guide you. It is as if your intuition has been sharpened, attuned to recognize the steps you need to take. This clarity is not human reasoning. It is a supernatural confirmation that the path before you has been sanctified and prepared. The fourth sign may manifest as repeated messages or patterns. You may notice certain numbers, symbols, words, or experiences appearing in cycles, as if the universe itself is emphasizing a point. These repeated reminders are like divine footprints leading you closer to your promise. They are subtle yet persistent, impossible to ignore, once you learn to watch for them. A fifth sign is the awakening of hope and expectation in your spirit. Even after long seasons of waiting, a new energy stirs within you, a sense that something greater is imminent. This is not wishful thinking. It is a spiritual signal, a pulse from the unseen realm, telling you that the promise has not only been preserved, but is ready to manifest. Finally, a sign may come in the form of dreams, visions, or sudden inspirations that carry urgency and clarity. These are often symbolic, layered with meaning, and meant to awaken your heart to the reality of the promise. They confirm that you are not alone, that guidance is present, and that your destiny is advancing according to divine timing. These signs are personal, yet universal, visible yet subtle, designed to awaken your awareness to the reality of the promise that has been protected. Pay attention, trust what you see and feel, and recognize that every whisper, every alignment, and every spark of clarity is a confirmation that the waiting season is ending, and your breakthrough is approaching. Even as the promise draws near, there are hidden challenges that may rise to test your faith and perseverance. These are not punishments, nor are they signs of abandonment. They are part of the refining process, sacred obstacles meant to shape your character, strengthen your resolve, and prepare you for the magnitude of what is about to be revealed. Every hidden challenge carries a lesson, and every test is a doorway to greater readiness. Some challenges will appear as delays that feel heavier than before, as if the waiting is stretching endlessly. You may encounter moments when doubt seeps in, when the temptation to give up feels almost irresistible. This is not a coincidence. The intensity of these moments is directly proportional to the importance of the promise being protected. The greater the blessing, the stronger the test, because what is coming requires a heart fully anchored in faith. Other challenges may present as opposition from unexpected sources. People who once seemed supportive may turn skeptical or critical. Circumstances may shift suddenly. Doors may close temporarily, or opportunities may appear to vanish. These moments are not evidence of failure. They are a refining fire, purifying your intention, confirming your focus, and teaching you discernment. The Spirit is asking, will you remain steadfast even when it is difficult? You may also face internal challenges, fear, impatience, or a sense of unworthiness. These internal battles can feel subtle, almost invisible, yet they carry significant weight. They are reminders to surrender fully, to trust completely, and to acknowledge that your strength alone is not sufficient. Divine timing requires alignment of both spirit and heart. And these internal obstacles serve to cultivate humility, reliance on God, and spiritual maturity. Recognize, too, that some obstacles are not meant to be removed, they are meant to be walked through. They are part of the sacred choreography of your journey. Every barrier, every trial, every moment that tests your faith is a protective measure. It ensures that when the blessing arrives, you will receive it without compromise, fully prepared to steward what has been entrusted to you. In the midst of these hidden challenges, cling to the truth that you are never alone. The same hand that preserved the promise also upholds you in the storms. The same Spirit that orchestrated your alignment watches over your steps, shields your heart, and whispers encouragement when the path seems unclear. Your endurance in these moments is not only a testament to your faith, it is the final preparation for the breakthrough that has been protected for this exact season. Now that you understand the sacred nature of delays and the hidden challenges that have tested your heart, it is time to receive the divine instructions that will prepare you to step fully into the promise. This is not advice born of human understanding. It is guidance flowing directly from the Spirit designed to align your life, your decisions, and your faith with the destiny that awaits you. Pay close attention, for the steps you take now will shape the unfolding of your breakthrough. The first instruction is to cultivate stillness and awareness. In the midst of chaos and the swirl of uncertainty, carve out moments of quiet where you can listen deeply. These are not idle pauses, they are sacred opportunities to hear the whispers of the Spirit. Journaling, prayer, meditation, and reflection are essential. Take note of the subtle nudges, the intuitive insights, and the visions that arise during these quiet moments. They are guideposts marking the path toward the fulfillment of your promise. Next, maintain unwavering faith. Faith is not passive. It is active living and persistent, even when the delay feels burdensome. When obstacles appear insurmountable, or when doubt threatens to creep in, speak truth over your circumstances. Declare the promise out loud. Remind yourself that what has been delayed is not denied. Faith in action is a shield and a compass. It protects your spirit and points the way forward even when the path is unseen. Third, practice discernment in all decisions. Every choice you make now carries weight, for the divine timing of your breakthrough is closely linked to your alignment with God's will. Seek guidance, weigh opportunities carefully, and do not rush into actions out of fear or impatience. The Spirit will illuminate the path that is safe, right, and timely. Avoid distractions and influences that pull you away from the purpose that has been preserved for you. Fourth, embrace the discipline of preparation. Strengthen your mind, body, and spirit. Learn what you need to manage the responsibilities and blessings that are coming. Preparation may involve studying, refining your skills, building relationships, or simply becoming more attuned to your own heart and calling. The Spirit does not call the unready. It equips the willing. By actively preparing, you align yourself with the fullness of what is coming. Fifth, remain generous and humble. Blessings are not merely about receiving, they are about stewardship. As doors open, approach every opportunity with gratitude and a heart ready to serve. Acts of kindness, service, and encouragement not only attract divine favor, but they also train your spirit to manage abundance wisely. Humility keeps your heart soft and receptive, ensuring that the breakthrough is not wasted but fully embraced. Finally, step boldly when the Spirit nudges you. There will come a moment when hesitation will no longer serve you. Doors will appear, opportunities will align, and clarity will emerge. At that moment, act without fear, trusting fully that the path before you is ordained. The steps you take will not be alone. Divine guidance accompanies you at every turn. Courage in alignment with God's timing transforms promises into reality. Remember, each instruction is not a suggestion, but a sacred roadmap. Stillness, faith, discernment, preparation, humility, and bold action are your keys. They protect you, empower you, and open the doors that have been preserved for your arrival. As you follow these steps, you are not merely waiting. You are co-creating with heaven, actively participating in the manifestation of your promise. As you take these steps in faith, know this: you are not alone. Every moment of preparation, every act of obedience, is surrounded by divine protection. The same hand that preserved your promise throughout the seasons of delay is shielding you now, guarding your spirit, your heart, and your path. You are encircled by a presence that neither sleeps nor slumbers, a power that watches over every step with precision and care. Your protection is both seen and unseen. At times it may manifest as sudden clarity, unexpected opportunities, or doors opening that no one could have anticipated. Other times it is invisible, subtle, and quiet, a hedge around your spirit, keeping distractions, doubts, and destructive influences at bay. Even when the world seems chaotic, even when storms gather around you, this protection remains unshakable. You are safe in the care of the one who orchestrates all things. Trust the symbolism of the shield. Imagine a radiant barrier shimmering with light surrounding you from every side. Every thought, every action, and every decision is being held within this divine safeguard. Nothing that threatens your destiny can penetrate it without God's permission, and even the challenges you face are permitted only to refine and strengthen you. You are never exposed, never abandoned, and never without support. Take comfort in knowing that protection is not passive, it is active. Angels, unseen forces, and divine strategies are at work on your behalf. The enemy may attempt to intimidate or delay, but the same power that holds the promise also neutralizes attacks before they reach the heart of your purpose. This assurance is not theoretical. It is the reality of spiritual alignment and divine oversight. Let this truth settle into your soul. Fear cannot prevail where divine protection exists. Doubt cannot penetrate where faith is anchored. The storms that once threatened to overwhelm you now serve only to highlight the strength of the fortress surrounding you. In the midst of uncertainty, you can stand with confidence, knowing that every move you make, every step you take is under divine supervision. Even as you navigate challenges, you can walk with boldness, serenity, and assurance. The path is illuminated, the obstacles are guarded, and the promise is secure. This is your moment to rest in the certainty that heaven's protection has been unwavering. Your breakthrough is defended, and nothing can separate you from the fulfillment of what has been carefully preserved for you. Now, imagine the moment when the delay dissolves and the promise you have been waiting for fully manifests. The breakthrough arrives not as a whisper, but as a surge of divine presence that floods your life with clarity, abundance, and purpose. The weight of waiting lifts, replaced by a profound sense of peace and joy. You will feel the culmination of every prayer, every sacrifice, every moment of faith converging into a singular experience of fulfillment. This transformation is more than circumstances. Changing it is the renewal of your spirit. The challenges you endured, the seasons of patience, the silent tests of character, all of them coalesce to create a deeper, stronger version of yourself. You will recognize a resilience that feels almost unshakable, a clarity that shines like a beacon, and a confidence rooted not in self-reliance, but in the certainty of divine alignment. The person you were before the waiting cannot step fully into this fulfillment. You emerge transformed, equipped for the magnitude of what has been entrusted to you. Emotionally, this moment carries an intensity that is both humbling and exhilarating. Gratitude will flow through your heart as naturally as breath, for you will see the sacred orchestration behind every closed door, every setback, every season of uncertainty. There is a profound awe in realizing that what was once delayed, what was once hidden, has now arrived in perfect timing. The fulfillment feels personal, intimate, and unmistakable, crafted for you alone, yet powerful enough to impact every area of your life. Spiritually, you will recognize the depth of growth embedded in the journey. The promise is not only a blessing, it is a reflection of the divine hand that has been shaping you. You will walk with greater wisdom, discernment, and understanding. Your faith, once tested and refined, now stands as a foundation upon which future victories will be built. You will see that the breakthrough was never just about circumstances. It was about your transformation, your readiness, and your alignment with purpose. There is also a ripple effect. The fulfillment of this promise does not stay contained within your life alone. It extends outward, touching those around you, inspiring faith, hope, and courage. Your testimony becomes a beacon, a living example of divine timing, protection, and provision. Others may witness the results, but they cannot see the meticulous orchestration behind the scenes, the preparation, the waiting, the invisible work that brought it all into manifestation. Emotionally and spiritually, you will be renewed. You will feel a sense of wholeness, a harmony between your past struggles and present reality, and a readiness for the next season. The joy is not fleeting. It is enduring, anchored in the knowledge that your journey has purpose, your breakthrough has been protected, and your destiny is unfolding according to a perfect divine plan. As you step into this fulfillment, allow yourself to absorb the magnitude of the moment. Celebrate the transformation, embrace the growth, and let gratitude fill every corner of your being. You have been prepared, protected, and positioned. The promise is yours, and it carries within it not just blessing, but a profound transformation that will forever alter the trajectory of your life. Now take a deep breath and let the truth of this message settle into your spirit. You have endured, you have waited, and you have remained faithful. The promise has been protected, and your breakthrough is imminent. Speak these words with conviction, letting them resonate in every fiber of your being. Affirmation 1. I am prepared, and I am ready to receive the promises God has reserved for me. Affirmation 2. Every delay was protection. Every test was refinement. Every step has aligned me with my destiny. Affirmation 3. I walk in divine timing, fully equipped, fully confident, and fully empowered to embrace my calling. Affirmation 4. Optional, I am surrounded, I am guided, I am protected, and I am blessed beyond measure. As you declare these truths, feel the weight of past struggles lift from your shoulders. The burdens of waiting, the frustrations of delay, and the doubts that once clouded your heart dissolve in the light of divine assurance. You are no longer a bystander in your own journey. You are a participant chosen, appointed, and empowered to step fully into what has been carefully prepared for you. Receive this blessing now spoken over your life with intention and purpose. May your path be illuminated by clarity. May your heart remain steadfast even in times of uncertainty. May every door that opens be aligned with your divine assignment, and may every step you take be guided by wisdom beyond your own understanding. May protection surround you like a shield of light, and may favor, abundance, and breakthrough flow into your life with the fullness of heaven's provision. Know this with unwavering certainty. The delay was not denial. The waiting was not in vain. Every season, every obstacle, every moment of patience has positioned you for this exact moment. You are entering a season of transformation, empowerment, and fulfillment that exceeds your imagination. Walk forward with courage, faith, and expectation, for you are marked, you are chosen, and you are divinely orchestrated for greatness. Speak these affirmations daily. Believe them with your whole heart, and carry this blessing into every action, every decision, and every interaction. Let your spirit rise in joy, your heart swell with gratitude, and your mind be anchored in the truth that the promise has been protected and your destiny is unfolding.